Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout between Daniel Rodriguez versus Preston Parsons. So I see this fight between Rodriguez versus Parsons. I think Parsons is a pretty good fighter. Like, he's a solid dude. He's a hell of a fighter. You know, as Mayweather like to say, well, he's not a hell of a fighter, but he's a solid fighter. He's a fighter that's gonna give Daniel Rodriguez some good work, but I feel like he's gonna lose flat up straight. Daniel Rodriguez, I just feel, is a more polished, more elevated fighter. I feel like Parsons is one of those guys that you can probably find in any given gym or any given credible gym that's probably in the expert classes or the upper level classes. Like, he's been around, he's been training, he's good. You know, he's been a good teacher's pet, and he's followed all the rules and stuff. And he's followed all the little books and read all he can. But he kind of missing that it factor where he's gonna really elevate his game and have some differences to him, maybe some flaws that come from this individuality. He does have a bit of individuality to him, but I feel like he's more of like a student of the game. Like, he's a student of what his teacher teaches him. Like, if some stuff like looks very square, how he walks and his movement look a little bit awkward and a little blocky at times, but he's like a textbook run-of-the-mill MMA fighter. He doesn't like guy. Oh, this guy like, oh, look at this slick box. Oh, look at this slick wrestling. Look at this slick thing. He don't look nothing slick. It's like he just well-rounded. It's simple to say. Like, nothing really stands out about him. He just well-rounded. Good shape, good knowledge, good MMA IQ for the most part. Now, a Rajo fight, that awareness of the guillotine, especially knowing a guy who's known for guillotine, to be that comfortable and that lax in that position, that was not great fight IQ. But again, a guy that just there. Like, he's still a very young guy, but I feel like he's just a guy that just studied the game in the gym a lot, but doesn't really venture out and try to, create that individuality in him. And outside of that, just being that basic, stiff MMA fighter style, I feel like he also giving up, 3 inches of height? No, 2 inches of height and 3 inches of reach. So 71 versus 70, 74 versus 71, 6'1" versus 5'11". But like 2 inches of height, 3 inches of reach. And I feel like he's gonna be open for the jab. He don't move his head a lot. Is again, textbook MMA fighters don't really move head, don't really box that well. Very boxy. They're good everywhere, great nowhere. And that's why I feel Parsons is. I feel like Rodriguez, I feel like his jiu-jitsu also, he has good guillotine, some good front choke. So, but I really see, I think another issue I see with Parsons is that he doesn't close range the best. A lot of it is exaggerated motions, which will set you up for count. Like, if you to fake a jab, you try to jump that gap, and they get caught with a little nice little straight, a nice little cross, right when you try to slip in. And I feel like Rodriguez gonna be outboxing with relative ease in this one. Like I said, Parsons could give him good work. Like, he's gonna be in there, give him some good experience, some good work. He's not gonna be in there just to fall over for him. But that's all it's gonna be. I feel like he'll be in there. He'll get some good output. Try to close that gap. Might land a couple good shots. Might go for a takedown. Might score one, but not be able to do much with it. But for the most part, just get a boxing clinic put on him by Rodriguez, especially because he's not moving his head that much and he can't close the gap. I say glap. Can't close the gap. It's smoothly. It's seamlessly. It's always exaggerated motions to close the gap. Even against Arajo, who's not a known striker, his closing of the gap in the striking or the striking range did not look that the cleanest. It looked very stiff. So I feel like Rodriguez is going to be much faster, much sharper, and his jab is going to be real on point, especially for a guy that's not moving his head. Be to pepper him with that jab, be to come behind it, chain together combinations, mix it in real well. And I really just see him tagging him, then being able to flip a counter on him in that second round after peppering up through the first round, slip a counter on him, then have Parsons wobble, try to go for a double or try to go for a single, and then Rodriguez snaps up that neck, like snaps up a high elbow guillotine from that point when Parsons try to go for like a single, goes for it, finds it, and taps him out in that second round. So in this one, I got Daniel Rodriguez via second round submission.